Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. We've got a sleeping baby. I just pumped. I'm ready for the day. And now we are going to call Tandem Diabetes customer service. And I will tell you why. So in my last update video, I talked about how I have had just so many bent cannulas for my insulin pump sites. It's actually been ridiculous and it's caused a lot of sick days. For those of you who have an insulin pump and if you've had a bent cannula, you know that it can really make you sick because it essentially cuts off your insulin delivery. You get ketones, your blood sugar's high, and it has the potential to totally ruin your day. So I have been using the t:slim X2 insulin pump since April 2019. So for quite a while now. I really love the pump. It's an amazing pump and I love the Control IQ feature. I've been using the AutoSoft 90. It's like an automatic insertion. It's kind of like a spring-loaded device. So you pull a little piece back and then you press the sides and it just kind of springs forward. The needle goes into your body. It's relatively painless, pretty easy to use. And I used to use these with a Medtronic pump that I was on before the t:slim. So I kind of just decided to keep going with these when I switched to the t:slim, and they've been good. I really didn't have many problems with them. I would have a bent cannula very rarely, but then once I had my daughter, Eden, I feel like my skin consistency around my abdomen changed and I was getting just bent cannula after bent cannula, and it's just not sustainable to keep using it anymore, especially in my abdomen area, and I can't totally avoid my abdomen forever. A lot of people messaged me after my last video and commented in the comment section, which I really appreciate, by the way. And they said that the metal or the TruSteel cannulas have changed their lives, that they wouldn't be on the pump without these cannulas. A lot of moms also messaged me saying that they had the same issue after they had a baby with bent cannulas and that they also switched to the TruSteel. So everyone keeps telling me to try it out and try it out. I've been hesitant to try it, but today I'm gonna call customer service and get just maybe a couple free samples so that I can try it out before I actually order sites and pay for them. Just so you can get an idea of what the difference is. This is my AutoSoft cannula. I just took this site out this morning. It's plastic and it's quite like flexible. So for the TruSteel, that piece that goes into your skin is metal, so it can't bend. And the reason why I've been hesitant to try the TruSteel for so long is because number one, just having a metal needle stuck in me permanently kind of freaks me out, not gonna lie. Number two, I don't like the fact that you're supposed to change the site every 2 days. Like, that's just way too much work for me. But I did have a few people tell me that they do go every 3 days, changing their TruSteel, and they don't have an issue with that. But the guidelines or the recommended frequency for changing sites for the TruSteel is 2 days. And then the third reason why I've been hesitant to try it is from pictures that I've seen, there's two things attached to your body. There's the actual site where the metal goes in, and then there's like another patch, and I don't really understand why there's two, and I don't like that there's two because I feel like I already have enough things stuck to my body. But anyways, we're gonna call and try it out. Tandem Canada customer support. This is the number that comes up on Google, so try it out and see if this is the right one. The menu. Hi there, I'm currently using the t:slim insulin pump with the AutoSoft 90 sites, but I've been having a lot of bent cannulas recently, so I'm kind of interested in trying out the TruSteel, and I was wondering if it'd be possible to get a sample of it. Usually it's after 3 hours of insertion, so I would notice my blood sugar was going high. Yeah, it actually started after I had my baby in the summer. No, that's good. It's good to know that I should be reporting them as they happen. Okay, all right, great. Sounds good. Thank you so much for your help. So nice. They're so nice. Baby is up. I'm gonna go get her and then I'll tell you what happened. You had such a good nap. You had such a good nap. Yes, good girl. Okay, just having a sip of juice because, as you saw, my blood sugar was trending low there on that call. They are sending me some TruSteel sites to try out. They don't send out samples, but they send out replacement sites. I essentially had to report all of the bad sites that I had had. So we kind of just went back in time and I reported 5 bad sites because I've had at least 5 bent cannulas since the summer. The woman I was talking to encouraged me to call in right away every time I have a bent site because then they can record it and replace it right away. Anyway, she was really good to deal with, and they're sending out a few of the TruSteel sites for me to try out to replace the bent ones that I had over the past few months. I will catch up with you when I get those in the mail and we can try them out together. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning the next week. We are having a bit of an earlier morning because baby girl decided to wake up an hour earlier than she normally does today. So she is already down for her first nap of the day, and I desperately need to change my insulin pump site. 6 units left, and good timing because yesterday I got a box of the TruSteel in the mail. I'm gonna do this site now, kind of just figure it out with you guys. If you hear any banging in the background, we have contractors here. And I am actually in my workout clothes because I'm going to be doing a mom and baby virtual workout at 10. And this will actually be a good test because I'm curious if this steel cannula is going to be comfortable for when I'm moving around a lot. So let's figure out how this thing works because I actually have no idea. So I actually found the YouTube instructional video for how to use the TruSteel from Tandem Diabetes. So I'm going to be using that as a guide.
Be sure to wash your hands and clean your insertion site. First, remove the circular protective cap from the connector needle.
We've got 2 pieces here. So the actual site and then some like connector piece here. So the video is telling me to take the clip off the connector, connect it to this piece here. Don't use this video as a guide for how to do this site, by the way, because this is my first time doing it and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Twist clockwise until finger tight.
So now that these 2 pieces are connected, I now have to connect this end to my insulin pump, which is the new cartridge, but I haven't done that part yet. So I will be right back once I have filled the cartridge with insulin and put it in the pump. Okay, so now I have a filled cartridge installed, so fresh insulin, and I'm ready to continue. Now I'm going to fill the tube, and it told me to hold the needle facing down to make sure that no insulin comes into contact with the adhesive backing. Let's start filling the tubing. So just let a couple drops come out and stop it. This is the site, this is the needle. I'm gonna insert that now. So you insert this first, insert this second. The point of this is so that you can connect and disconnect your pump. You're supposed to find a spot that you can pinch up so that you don't accidentally insert this needle into muscle. So let's find a spot. Okay, so my old site is here. I'm just keeping it in because I gave my breakfast insulin for this old site, and if I take it out, the breakfast insulin could leak out and then my blood sugar could go high. So I always leave my old site in for a couple hours after. Maybe I'll do like here. So wipe it off with an alcohol swab. So yeah, I'm gonna stick this steel needle in me now. That's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna pinch up my fat and let's do this. Just stick it in. Ow. That is not fun. Okay, I didn't like that. That was weird and not fun to do. Okay, it's in, but kind of made me feel sick doing it. Put the coupling, whatever it's called, wherever you disconnect it, right here. And then the site is here. I think the trick for inserting this and it not being so cringy is to do it with authority. I was doing it so slowly, so it wasn't pushing through my skin, and it was just like a very slow insertion, which made it kind of like, so now I have to prime it. Oh, okay, you skip the fill cannula. Good to know. This is what it looks like all together. So we've got the site, the little connector part, but I don't feel the needle in me, and I'm about to do my mom and baby workout class. So that's a really good test if I will feel the needle or not. Hey everyone, it has been 3 days since I put in my TruSteel site. So I just wanted to kind of give a summary of my first TruSteel site before I close off this video and let you know how it went. Overall, I am pleasantly surprised with this site. I was very hesitant to try it, and I want to thank all of you who messaged me and commented to encourage me to try it. I definitely had a lot more peace of mind having this site in, just knowing that it wasn't gonna bend. Overall, I didn't feel the metal cannula in me at all. Like, didn't notice it. It honestly felt the exact same as any other site, which was great. The fact that the site is actually two things didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. Although I have to say, next time, I think I would put them further apart so that there's not this little like wire piece in between that's curled up. I'm just a bit worried that Eden might grab onto that one day somehow. So I would like it to be a bit more taut and against my skin. For those of you who use the TruSteel, let me know in the comments down below, how far apart do you place these? Because I have no idea, I'm new here. So let me know, give me some tips. I did go 3 days before changing. From what I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you are supposed to change this site every 2 days, but I decided to try out 3 just to see how it went, because realistically, I'm not gonna change my site every 2 days. It's just not gonna happen with a baby. I'm gonna try doing it every 3. So now it's actually time for me to change my site. I don't wanna go over 3 days, so I thought I would take the site out to show you all what it looks like underneath. I guess I'll take off the connector first, and obviously, that's totally fine because there's no needle under that. And now I'm not sure how to take this off, but let's just go for it. Ow. Okay, that wasn't good. I did not take that off at a good angle, but it looks fine underneath. There's just a little dot of blood and that's it. So another question for those of you who use this site, how do you take it out? Because I took it out at way too much of an angle and it kind of like caught on my skin as it was coming out and didn't feel great. There it is. The needle that was inside me. This site actually looks so good. Like, it's not irritated at all. I feel like I could have kept it in for another day. So I gotta find an area that I can pinch, stick it in like a tack. Okay, that second insertion was much better than the first because I did it faster. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey and trying out this new site with me. I'm glad I can take you along. I'm planning on doing some vlogging soon, so you will see me using this site more in my vlogs. But thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!